Siema, z tej strony Big Bad Dice, gramy Baldurs Gate 3, jesteśmy tuż obok wejścia do miasta. A tutaj gdzieś jest podobno baza Harfiarzy, to też chciałbym ją zobaczyć. Nie wiem, jak do niej wejść. Może po prostu kliknę i nie znajdą drogi. To jest dobre.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Your folks.
You're not wearing armor. My mom and father. Anything.
I'd love to see one of them in a fight. A real fight. They crush everyone.
Widzicie jakieś tam wejście.
A couple turns should do it.
Nie ma. Tędy wejdziemy, tak? Nie widzę tu żadnego innego wejścia.
You are not Jahira. I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Salome.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketheric out in the Shadowland.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Saluna's tears as some kind of code.
Stare at me. Study me. This Harper's face bores me. Perhaps I'll steal yours next.
Doppelgangers!
O, przeżył to. Ale wiecie co? Chyba Halcina zostawię teraz w bazie i wezmę Astarota.
To focus.
O, a tak to dobiegłabyś.
Right true.
Nie wiem o co chodzi.
Fuck yes. Ooh, fun.
Foreign's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Thank you. I'm alive. You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent. Oh, thank the gods. You're the first friendly. The others. They're all dead. Or scattered, but they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet. Until we started to ask about the Rashomar. The High Harper didn't tell you. Just tell her this. I can't.
No traps, please.
To było.
Let's have a look. Have to keep going.
It ain't broke. It's 'cause we already helped you fix it.
That watcher sent him flying. Did you see how far that watcher threw me? You tried to climb up one, you madman!
O, mój posąg. Prawdziwy heros od Baldura.
Very well.
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smells. Indeed. And I'm sure Dringo will do a great...
When I first met you, I trust your leadership and respect your decisions, but I truly hope this is not something we come to regret. I have. He is well. Perhaps one day, you and I can both... Wherever you need me. I'll be right here in...
So much for the cavalry riding. This is what we get for putting our faith in a network of spies, I suppose. Before anything else, I need to know to the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble, a little reclusive. He has a grand palace on the hills of the gate. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure. I know. Subtle, isn't it? I hope so. But if the citizens of Baldurs Gate don't know anything, my... Hello, my dear. Lead on. Watch your back.
Czekajcie chwilę. Dobra, wróciłem. Co my tu mamy? Rzeczony szpieg. Zmieni swój wygląd, przyminęło tożsamość. O, jak miło. Nowy atut. Nie ma czegoś takiego jak mistrz dwóch broni? Broń pinezyjna. Czyli... sztylety, no nie? Wezmę tam. To jest zajebiste. A trzeba go przezbroić.
Over here.
Zobaczmy jakie mam ciekawe rzeczy.
Go.
Na pewno sztylecik dla niego będę miał.
I'll just help myself.
No dobra.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Well, hello.
To już zrzucane, tak?
A long way to go still.
What's cooking?
Jasne światło nie będzie przeszkadzać w skradaniu się?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
making me sweat.
What's next?
All right, what now?
Idziemy do miasta. Wreszcie.
Baldurs Gate is right over the hills. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted to place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn. Of course I envy him. The problem with what Cazador has done, if the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. Doesn't it sound delightful?
Czarna msza.
Years of shit. Pure! Look, I appreciate that. All I'm saying is, let's be clever. Let's find out more about... If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more. And be finely positioned for yours truly. My. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find... We should get to them first. Then we can make them... Unless Cazador has changed their orders...
Prawda, my widzieliśmy te
Path lies before me.
wampiry tutaj, ale pouciekały już. Aura, idziemy dalej. Szkoda czasu.
No door to
Mam przepustkę.
my tools can
I have something to ask.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Valeria? Well, I'm not messing. Straight ahead across the bridge.
Here goes nothing.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. I welcome you to Baldurs Gate, my city. Of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration.
Invitation.
I tu już będzie, tak? O, kolejny punkt.
Is expecting you.
Are they going to
Please
arrest
make
us?
your way to the audience
What if they throw
chamber.
us in jail?
calm down, dear.
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists. Trade. This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
Miał atakować.
A trading license? Right. Much appreciated.
Padam do nóżek.
Take a look around.
Nic nadzwyczajnego tu nie ma. Szukamy jakiegoś pancerza dla niego.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Oczywiście nie mogę być w więzieniu, a strażnik śpi.
blood is far.
Bathed in a tendy. Eat all the onions.
Nie.
You find no meaning in her muttering.
Way to the audience chamber.
It won't happen, I swear.
I don't care how many they make. She.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Hell, not this again.
Lord
O!
is
The brain appears to be resisting.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't heard about his father. The Dead Three's pup. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining a splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Gortash has Ravenguard on his side. That should tell you something. What? Every duke's just the same as the last. Stuck for each other as the sky falls.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
So cynical. Not as exhausting as all
Lord
that boot kissing
Gortash
you've
is
been doing.
expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Did you hear, Kin? The absolute is on. My lady assures me the steel watch will hold the line.
Trochę wejście prosto w paszczę lwa.
Villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Za blisko podszedłem.
Patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My steel watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. Ah, and my old friend, Karlach. It's no one.
I'm sure it is.
We'll catch up once we've covered more pressing matters. Thorm's netherstone, more to the point. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break.
Takie powiedzenie.
With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains...
O, jest tutaj, w tle.
She'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory. Scorches her.
Kurwiel.
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, what do you say?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Nie wiem, czy to się uda. Nie będę przerzucać.
You look carefully, but discover nothing.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise, but you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and they knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated. Their ambition blinded them to reason. In short, you can trust me. Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no...
This isn't going to end well.
I understand your concerns, my old friend. But allow me to demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest. For all its charms, Baldurs Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple. That's where Orin became what she is. Where she worshipped and now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. Orin is elusive, shall we say. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order. You are soon to witness the people of Baldurs Gate granting me complete power over them. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subject, the faithful, will do anything in the name of their god.
Kurwiel.
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. Our tyranny. What comes next will be entirely their fault. More importantly, now, come, be witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of... You will follow me, and you will show. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldurs Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldurs Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Trzeba ją uspokoić teraz.
The Archduke... You don't really intend to be his ally, do you? Fair enough. Now that he's within reach...
Enemies within our rule. They will be imprisoned. Dearest Karlach, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be...
That's it. That's all.
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom.
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore.
You most certainly will.
What do you mean?
Kill Orin and take her and do not return.
Ravengard is a legend. Ravengard is a charlatan.
What did I tell you? And to think, the drama. You see, Gortash has had Will's father reload to his death. The way I... Such a shame. Or is there? I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. The Duke's life depends on...
Poszła. Co my tu mamy? I znowu w piżamie są.
By order of Lord Gortasha, all livestock admitted
Come
to the
on,
city
let's go.
must...
What now?
Wits and blades, always sharp.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Horrible, those gallows, aren't they? Shame no one
Failure to
cares enough.
comply will result
Don't
in
even think
imprisonment
about it,
and,
Major.
if
My
Lost most of our herd to wolves. Seems like a good moment to talk.
hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette?
Forget I said anything.
O! Głos Baldura.
Really won't feel it. Nothing. Got our back. Brace yourself. Come to have a go. Give it your best.
An air of decay hangs over the
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Plenty. Lots of... Go on. So, you having a go or not? Done! No freebies! Back for more? I don't mind. So long as you're paid. Tried that one. Better this way. So, you having a go or not? Then move!
What? It's not good to bottle.
Bloody Baldur's map.
Nikogo nie interesuje, że się włamuje? Kurwa. Po co ja to otwieram teraz? Przecież mam... Wieka.
Keep your distance, Dad.
No. O,
It was a clean decapitation. I'll give them that.
kolejna część ciała.
Another bit of clown. Please, no more.
With haste.
by order of Lord...
Let's see what poor Pierre has to say.
Tam przyszedłem, tak? Co ty robisz, turniu?
About time. The manip has... Hold it. You're not the builder. Which means I've got no... Look here, son. To get behind this place, there's no winning over the hooligans at the Blushing Mermaid with us. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you whack...
I mean... How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that...
Of course, madam. Let me just...
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days? My daughter Vanra, my stupid, useless fist, said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in dream mist or something.
Madam, tell me.
Yes, The blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Excuse me, citizen, but if this is a criminal matter... Now, madam, if you'll just tell me why you're here...
Happening? I feel like, of course. I haven't stopped. I tore that tavern apart. You will? Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair. No, unless you count a couple of old drinks. I was sober though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes, but it was only a quick one. Thank you.
Co, nie dostałem questa? Jest.
Let her go. Back off. She goes into the clean.
Strength to endure, and the courage to resist. So may it be. Your patron may not enjoy you shopping around the divine, Warlock. It bothers me. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve? Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even... I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of... Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Płaszcz krzyżowca. Przynajmniej wersja tej broni, co ma, tych rękawic, co ma. Teraz zmienić? Mogę.
What's inside?
I wouldn't mind doing a little shopping in the city.
Such a good job running the Gazette. I think I may have overdone it these days. Your looks serve you well then.
Some tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
Should you want it to, or otherwise?
Damn rats. I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Up to it. Get in there. No. I need them rats to... Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murder.
Pardon me, sir. I'll bet you have someone who'd like a nice piece of jewelry. At discount price. Escape. Escape from Baldurs Gate for my husband and me. There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him.
Thank you, sir.
City's got a noisy refugees everywhere.
From one warrior to another, I must say, it's just embarrassing the way. They used to be capable enough, but they've gotten slow and lazy. Knock it off. You're no friend of the fists. Nah, those soft lads will never crack, and when they fail, and they will, count on it.
Can't grasp it. Shite.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along? It's all about the boffo yolks. We see who can tell the funniest stories. Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be... We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch. So I killed her.
The elf song patrons think that one's funny. But maybe...
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me? Got me with an ancient jest that's older than I am.
O, jaki test. Udało się.
Ho, hang on. This should be against the rules.
Czemu?
Don't joke about religion.
Cheers, whistles, and applause. You're almost...
Yeah, you're hilarious.
A nie miałem wygrać czegoś?
My wife, why she was fooling around with second best.
Look away. Act like you don't know.
I'm reading the Baldur's mouth or Gortasha.
For once Dad lost. Maybe he can retire some of...
Gdzie ten słoń? Gdzie ta baba, z którą miałem pogadać na temat poszukiwań. Śledztwa.
Aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is. With all this talk of war, what else afoot? I reckon the murder we'd had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, going to make this play. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the... At least, I hope. If we get you staying up there, perhaps you can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing. The city always wins. There's always some hero that saves the day. It's the way things work.
We have still watchers promenading the streets, and you're worried about the price of rent.
Peace delivered, yeah.
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the blushing mermaid. That's right. And a lonely job it is too. When you're the muscle, no one think that's just rude.
To the city under siege.
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
No dobrze, gdzie jest tamta śledcza? Przecież miałem z nią porozmawiać. Ja tutaj być, tak? Ona jest. Valeria.
Afternoon.
He's a man of
Naręczak Devela. Devela.
Are those pickle trotters ready yet?
You look as out of place. What say you? Should I have another? Well, me to preserve me, I need the courage. No, sir. We used to sell our barley to the brewer who makes this very beer. That's all over now. I'm not so Family's upstairs. Oldest boy, Corson. He means well, but he eats as much as we're farmers, not fighters. Oldest boy, Corson. He means well, but fancy fella. Maybe I should just join the Flaming Fist and take the signing bonus. What else can I do? Right. Let's take... Thanks, stranger. You helped settle... I wonder if this was brewed with my barley.
Hold up.
Stumling's
This
Parlour.
is a crime scene.
A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
O, jest!
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. To fetch her another bottle of mead. Yes, I'm Devella. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed... God. That's it. Proof. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man, Saravok Anchev. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, for most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work. I've not ruled out the possibility that it is. The brutality of the killings is certainly reminiscent of his work. There's a reference to these murders. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. I tried to explain all this to my superiors. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another But you... You're not bound by... I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oath-bound to... While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them? Not from round here, are you? We're in Baldurs Gate. This is just how things work. Thank you.
O, a strona nie pochwala.
And more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my... Meet me there if you've anything more to report.
No cóż.
Bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
Mapa mordu. Dobra, dużo pracy nas czeka, ale to już będziemy robić jutro. Dzięki, do następnego, cześć.